Oh, hello there. Oh. Well, I guess you might not know me. Hello everyone, it's me, Mushroomhead. And I'm back after being gone for honestly not that long. I'm pretty sure you saw that trailer, right? No, okay, yeah, that's what I expected. But, yeah, I guess I've said this before, I really like Kirby. Like, I really do, it's a really cool character, you know. It's just, like, really cool. But, I want to see and review this Kirby game in particular. Just gotta give me a second. Voila! Oh crap, it's wrong. Voila! Kirby Forgotten Land. Just pretend there's something else there. But, in this video, I'm gonna review both the game itself and the DLC. I know, very ambitious, but this is the same guy that did Mario Kart World, so damn it, I'm gonna do this as well. Oh, that's gonna be a pretty good review. Don't you think so, Kirby?
Yeah!
Shut your bitch ass up. So, let's get things started by talking about stuff before the game, you know. Although 2022 wasn't as big as 2023, 2022 was still a substantial year for video games. We got our first mainline Sonic game in 5 years, we got Elden Ring, we got a God of War game, and the third Xenoblade Chronicles game, plus many more. But the one that stand out to me the most that year was, surprisingly enough, Kirby in the Forgotten Land. First ever 3D Kirby game. Let's not be pretentious and count Kirby Blow Up Blast. Even then, that was just a tech demo. This is a full AAA $60 Kirby game. And honestly, it's freaking sick. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And I am not joking when saying that. I love Kirby games already, but this just takes everything I love about a Kirby game and makes it just better. And the fact that I get to play Kirby in the third dimension finally is honestly just insane. And you can tell how good it is because I'm saying this now in 2025. The game's 3 years old. This isn't like recency bias, as there's been another Kirby game since then. But yeah, this game's just fucking amazing. And in this video, I'm going to go over why the base version is amazing. But I'll also cover the DLC, but that's a bit later on. But I will also cover the post-game content. So I think we should start by covering the first world. Which in that case, yeah, it is just a starting grounds for a Kirby game. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Besides the fact that we're in a vegetated city that clearly looks like it's been abandoned. Which is kind of the whole theme of the game. This is the Forgotten Land after all, so everything in the game looks like it's been abandoned. And it's from a previous society. And quickly, since the boss fights don't really matter to me that much, besides the final ones, Gorlambo and the rest of the wolf pack are okay, I guess. They're not really anything too special. I will mention King Dedede, don't get me wrong, I'm going to talk about him in his own little section. But the rest of them I don't really give two shits about, so I'm just gonna mention them right now, so I don't forget about them, and you don't too. Second world to me feels like the only world that doesn't automatically give off this place has been abandoned vibes. Just reminds me of the normal beach level, but there are some things that remind me that yes, this place probably was inhabited by people, but for some reason this place was no longer habitable, and everyone left and it got abandoned. I don't know, it's fucking Kirby lore, what do you expect from it? Overall, it's not that bad of a place, though, and this is where we get the tornado ability, and I like it, especially upgrading it to Thunderstorm. That shit's really tight. I also want to quickly mention that Wispy Woods is back in the game, even though he isn't really that much of an important character, and it's just a one boss thing. He still is in it, and he's not related with any of the other bosses, so that's also just sort of interesting, you know, something you want to mention. Of course, we have our carnival world, which is clearly, well, an abandoned carnival. And yeah, actually, it's not that bad. I like how at some point it goes into like this nighttime kind of maze theme. And I do like the visuals of it overall. Also, if you couldn't tell, I've been playing this all on my Switch too, so the game's been running at 60 FPS the whole time, which is not what it runs at on Switch 1. And the boss fight, I don't really care too much about her. She does have a decently important role in the post-game content, but yeah, I don't give two shits.
Yo, yo, yo! Ah!
It's my GOAT, King Deity. He is back and he's better than ever before. His design kind of sucks, but besides that, I honestly don't really mind this interpretation of him. His design, well, actually, sucked might be a bit of a harsh word. I'd say I don't like it. I don't like his design. I prefer the design he has in Smash Bros. But it is better than the design he had in Kirby Star Allies. Definitely better than that. But, overall, it's great to see King Deity, and especially since the fact he actually plays a decent role, since he fucking kidnaps Elfalin. For the second half of the game's story, it's just a goose chase of Kirby and Bandit Wallbaker playing two-player, trying to chase and finally get the Elfalin back from King Deity. And honestly, this is a nice way to change things up since we're entering the two most boring biomes in the game. Guys, it's our mandatory sand and fire world. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, they aren't really that interesting, it's just an abandoned sand desert place. I don't really care. And then there's an abandoned fireplace, which is kind of just reminds me of Crisis City from Sonic 06.
The whole city's on fire!
We see Kirby throw hands with King Deity once more to try to get Elflin back. But now about some damage. We do eventually figure out that the reason why the Waldis have been getting kidnapped is because they've been used to power the ultimate life form. And yes, I realize that statement, the ultimate life form. But after they do this, Kirby must now fight this ultimate life form. And as the final boss will be, Kirby must now fight the ultimate life form. Shadow the Hedgehog! Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Me, Fecto Elfless. And after that, it's a cool design, but after that, that's pretty much the end of the game. I'm gonna go over the post-game content real quick, as it isn't really anything too substantial. I can't say I care about it that much, but the post-game content, it's stuff it's typical Kirby post-game content, harder versions at each level with harder bosses, and this is where that cat character from World 3 becomes more relevant. And the fact that Leon, which is the guy you fight before Fecto Elfless, is now, he's still hypnotized. And he's being controlled by what is the other half of Elflin. As by the way, Elflin and this guy makes Fargo Elfless. But what ends up happening at the end is actually that the same butterfly that makes Morpho Knight lands on the guy, and before we can fight him, he turns into fucking Morpho Knight, so we gotta fight him again. And if for post-game content, it's not bad. I don't mind it. But overall, I love this game. I know I've been seeing I didn't care that much, but that's simply because I played this game so many times. This is a really great game. If I have to give a review off of just the base game, I would say alone is a 9 out of 10. A solid 9 out of 10. I don't like Mario Kart World. I was not sure if it was a 9 or an 8. No, this is just a 9 out of 10. I'll give it a 9.5 if I could, but no, just a 9. This is truly just... Man, I fucking love this game. But this review isn't done. You notice how I also been mentioning the DLC? Well, in the glorious year of 2025, the Nintendo Switch 2 came out. Along with that was a couple of upgrades for certain Switch 1 games. And one of those games just so happens to be Kirby in the motherfucking Forgotten Land. He remembered the land. I knew he had it in him. So on August 28th is when this DLC came out. And immediately, not even looking at the Star Cross Worlds and just looking at the visual upgrades, yeah, it looks better. Now you have the option for the game to run at 60 FPS, at 4K, 4 fucking K, or you can have it run at 1080p at 120 FPS. Honestly, it's just insane how much like the frame rate has increased. But now we got that shit out of the way. Let's talk about what really matters. The reason why we're here. The DLC. That's right. Unlike some stupid Pokemon Legends Zaza or some stupid Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we have actual, substantial, important content. There's remix levels in the game. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. It's remix levels. I wasn't expecting too much from it. And to be fair, honestly, just more Kirby and the Forgotten Land, sign me up. I don't care if it's anything substantial or not. It's honestly, I had a great time with it. Seeing these remix versions of levels with these new mechanics at a higher fidelity, and just overall being able to play the game and have it look better, it's just a great experience. And it also helps that we got some new mouthful mode abilities too. We have some of the abilities from the base game, which are still really great, especially the car. I love the car. We have the new abilities to help build the level design in unique ways that I really do enjoy. Like, this is some creative shit here. Like, it's good. That's all I can say. I like it. I think it was worth the $20. Now paying $80 for it altogether, I mean, you should only do that if you don't own Kirby and the Forgotten Land already, but I say just see it as buying DLC for a game. As yes, I paid a total of $80 for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, but that wasn't all together. I paid $60 in 2022, but then paid $20 in 2025. But overall, I would say, yes, both Kirby and the Forgotten Land and its DLC is worth your time. If you own the Switch 2 and you already own Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you should absolutely buy this DLC. Not only will the game look better, you also get some new content. And if you don't already own the game, yeah, I think you should still buy it. It's worth your damn time. You should really, like, still get this game if you ask me. Yes, I do think that Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus this DLC is worth your time. And I bet you Kirby would love to hear that.
Hi!
I'm gonna give you one more goddamn chance. You say another bad thing about this game, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and it will be brutal. Just now. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. And in conclusion, that means that this game is good, and you should buy it. Right now, like, why the hell you're watching this video? You should be going ahead and purchasing the game. You know what? This Holy Real gun over here, I will use it on you if you don't purchase the game. I'm gonna kill you if you don't purchase the game. So purchase the fucking game. Get it now! Get it now! Get it now!